Listen to me. Somebody done lied to you. That's right. Somebody done lied to you. And you done took it on as your own truth. All right? Any insecurity you're feeling comes from a lie. It originated from a lie. And I'm going to get more into it. So stay with me, okay? What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Sherry Webb, your life coach. I'm a mother, an author, blogger, sister, aunt, a friend, and an all around businesswoman on the move. So, today I want to talk with you, as I stated before, about your insecurities. Where do they come from? Why do we have insecurities? I was thinking about this. And I was like, I grew up being very, very insecure. I was very insecure as a teenager. And I guess that's like a normal stage of life, in your teenage years. It's a normal feeling of feeling insecure in different areas or, in certain circumstances, the peer pressure years, that type of thing. But as you grow up and become an adult, a lot of those insecurities we take right on along with us into adulthood. So some of those insecurities, they weren't due to just a normal stage of life, like your preteens or your teenage years, where you may feel some insecurity due to wanting to fit in or feeling rejected in different scenarios. You go through that in the school years, right? Growing up. But once you become an adult, something should have been instilled in you at that point that now you know the truth about yourself, right? And the truth about you, when you know the truth about who you really are, then you don't have a lot of insecurities, right? So that's why I said somebody that lied to you, or you heard something back in childhood. You heard someone speak something over you or say something about you that simply wasn't true, right? And you took it on, and it wasn't anything that built you up. It wasn't anything that made you feel like you were enough, right? And so then when you became an adult, whatever that was imparted upon you and planted, it took root in your subconscious self, in your subconscious mind, and you made it your truth. It became your truth, except it's a lie, right? It's a lie. And the reason I say it's a lie is because the truth about you has no room for you to walk through life with insecurity. The truth about you does not make you feel less than. The truth of who you are, it reveals to you, and it is a sure feeling about yourself that you are definitely enough, that you are perfectly imperfect, that you are definitely good enough, that you are more than enough, right? And that you're not lacking as a person. You're not lacking in who you are because of whose you are. You follow me? I know that was a whole lot to take in, y'all. I know it was a whole lot to take in, but stay with me. Stay with me here, okay? Your insecurities. I'll use myself for an example. When I became a young adult, I had very low self-esteem. I really did. And I was very insecure. Like I just never felt, pretty enough or just enough as a person. I never believed in myself, as a young woman. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't, you know, I I felt that I was pretty because of other people. Like, but I didn't believe it about myself. That makes sense? um, I didn't believe wholeheartedly that I was enough. No, I really didn't think I was lovable. That was the biggest thing, is that I didn't even know my own worth. And so those insecurities, not that I didn't grow up with someone saying, you're not lovable or I don't love you. That's not it. I didn't grow up um, getting cursed out or anything like that that would beat me down as a child or anything like that. But I did hear, oh, she's shy, she's timid, she's quiet. And I was a quiet child. But that's because I was living in my imagination, which is what children do, right? I was quiet, but that didn't mean that I was shy, you know? And then also a lot of my insecurities, they came from not being told that I was loved. I didn't hear I love you growing up. I didn't hear that. I didn't get hugs when I was growing up. I didn't get a bunch of hugs and reassurance of who I was, and that I didn't get told you can do anything or you can, whatever you believe about yourself, you know, that's what it will be. I wasn't told those things. But, you know, I was raised in the church. So it was just like once I started becoming an adult, I had a lot of insecurities because I was never built up as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't imparted in, it wasn't imparted into me. Um, because God does not create us with low self-esteem. We don't come into this world like, I wish I was a cute baby. I hope I'm gonna be cute. Or, I hope I'm enough as a 5-year-old. God don't give us that spirit. That comes from the outside world. It comes from how you grew up. It comes from other people with their own insecurities, their own doubts about themselves, imparting it upon you, rejecting you, but really it was a rejection of them. So we take rejection. I'll probably do a video on that. We take rejection personally a lot of times. And the only time you take rejection or something that is not true about you, take it personal and make it your own, is when you are not sure of yourself. That's the only time you take that stuff on, is when you don't know who you are and you don't know your worth. And the only time um someone is just like mean, nasty, and doesn't know how to treat you, with as worthy as you really are, is because they themselves are dealing with their own insecurities, right? So that's why I said somebody lied to you. And I'm not saying it was your parents or anybody in your family. It could be a lot of our insecurities. Let's keep it real here. Come from childhood. It comes from some type of childhood trauma that we experience. And maybe trauma is too strong of a word. You know what I mean? Um, but there have been experiences in our childhoods that have traumatized us. Let's be real here. And they traumatized us to the point, for me, you know, where I didn't feel good about myself, I didn't feel lovable. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't think I was capable. Even when I started doing these videos, I was like, oh my God, I was scared to death because speaking in front of someone, even though no one's here, when I would look in the camera, I'd see everybody. When I get ready to record a video, I would see all these people and no one's here but me. But that was an insecurity. That's me judging me. No one's here to judge me. There's no one here. But that's what we do. Our insecurities are judgments on ourselves. They're, stuff people have said or spoken, or the way someone treated us, that we took personal and made it our truth. And it's not the truth. It's not the truth about you. Whatever insecurity that you struggle with, may it be your age. Oh, I'm too old. I'm too young. Your weight. I'm too skinny. I'm too fat. I'm too short. I'm too tall. Whatever insecurity you struggle with, I'm not smart enough, or I'm not skilled enough, or I don't know enough. Then that insecurity is a lie. You are enough in whatever it is. You're not too fat or too short or too tall or too skinny or too whatever, or not enough of this or not enough of that. You are not, right? You are able, you are capable, you are enough for whatever, in life that you want to do. You got to know who you are. You have to know the truth about yourself. You cannot continue to allow someone else's opinions, someone else's judgments that they have about you, someone else's anything to dictate your feelings about yourself and how you see yourself and how you show up in the world and how you know, what you're capable of accomplishing or being or doing. You can't allow those lies to continue to run through your mind, and you have to become conscious, okay? This is another thing. In order to eliminate those insecurities, which are nothing but lies, you have to start catching yourself. You have to start paying attention to yourself. Catch yourself when you start feeling that way, when you shrink, when you feel yourself shrink. You have to pay attention now. But when you start feeling yourself shrinking back from who you are because you judging yourself, and well, I hope no one sees me, or I hope I don't look stupid, or I hope I don't sound stupid. When you start doing that, you got to catch yourself and say, wait a minute, why am I even thinking this? Why am I thinking this? Because it could simply be even the fact that you've heard something, you've read something, you've watched something on social media or whatever, that you took on. You took on as your truth, and it made you feel insecure. And people that do that down other people or talk down to other people, or make themselves sound better than others in any kind of way, that's insecurities. Okay, that's insecurities. That's them dealing with their own stuff. That has nothing to do with you. And if your insecurities stem from your childhood, I'm telling you, you have got to deal with childhood trauma. Any parts of it, you've got to deal with it. However, you need to do it. If it's therapy, go get therapy. If it's just working through it, and really paying attention to yourself, and noting down, taking notes on what you recognize or what you realize, and then beginning to create new thought patterns in your mind. You can do it that way. I did that also. Now it's hard. That's a hard work, because you literally have to, and I guess any change where you're trying to get rid of bad thought patterns and old habits and all that, it's going to be hard work whether you're seeing someone or not. It's just additional help is more like support. It helps you get there quicker, I should say. Support always helps. So I want you guys to know that your insecurities in any area of your life, right? Any area where you feel insecure, it's a lie. It is a lie that originated from somewhere that was not the truth, because you were born enough. You came into this world with a purpose. It don't get no better than that. You came into this world with something to do, with somebody's life to change, to make a difference, to make an impact, to make a change. You came that way, and you came equipped to do it all. How about that? Okay? So that's my message for y'all today. Eliminate, get rid of them insecurities. Know you are enough. Know that you can do whatever you want to do, right? Whatever has been put on your heart, if you are feeling insecure about doing it, please step past your fears. Step past your fears. Insecurities are fears. They're fears, they're lies, and they're not the truth about who you really are. It's time for us to show up. It's time for you to show up for you. It's time for you to have your own back, right? Kick them insecurities out of your life. They gotta go. It's time to do whatever it is you came here to do. Okay? It's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to feel joy and peace and contentment and live the kind of life you want to live without worrying about what people think, without that little nagging voice that can get into the back of your head, the lies, I tell you. Without those little lies constantly reminding you of past mistakes. Without those little lies constantly reminding you of why they think that you're not enough or good enough or whatever. Those are lies, okay? All right. Love y'all. Thank you for joining me. Please like, please subscribe, and share this video if you think you know someone that it can help, right? And just share it anyway, because I'm trying to grow my my YouTube channel, and I need you guys' help. I need to reach as many people as possible, right? I'm trying to live an authentic life. That's my purpose, is to live authentic life and live my authentic life. Help you find your purpose, live in my purpose, help you overcome your fears, because I surely have overcome mine and have found ways to continue to overcome them, right? And I can help you with those, in those areas: purpose, your confidence, build up your confidence, overcome your fears, live your purpose, live an authentic life, live life on your own terms. So if you need help, support in any of those areas, please contact me. I'll leave all my contact information below. You can set up a session with me. Pretty soon I'm going to put out there for you guys, if you need something more long-term, as far as like an accountability partner that can help you, I can do that as well. So thank you again for joining me. I look forward to the next time we meet. All right. And I'll see you in the next video. Y'all be blessed.